Hello again everybody, welcome back to another Matthews modelling. Right, so I've got something a little bit different and pretty cool as far as I'm concerned. So this here is a 3D printed Sentinel loco. Now this, again, this is a bit of an oldie, is this one that I've completed some time ago. So I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to go through some of the collection and just highlight and go back through some of the projects and things I've completed over time, just to get these videos going again. But yeah, 3D printed Sentinel. Now this came as a completely flush body, did this, so there was nothing on there, just completely flat body panels, and it was literally just a body, so there wasn't any chassis included in that or anything else either. And as you can see, I kind of went to town on this, turning it into something a little bit better looking. Now regards the body, so it was missing grills and doors and things like that. It is cheap and cheerful as this, so I've gone around and I just used like 0.1mm plastic card just to build up the bonnet doors. There is handrails on there, which at the time I just used some 0.1 plastic rodding. I suppose really looking back on it now, I may go in and replace those with some wire, but we'll see. I feel like the chunkiness just adds to the character of a 3D printed body. So yeah, handrails, plastic card bonnet doors. Now the side grills, I did actually use some brass grills for those. I believe those brass grills were meant for a class 40, if I'm not mistaken, but they achieved what I needed them to achieve on the cab sides. What else we got? Looking up on the top there, so the dome on the top, the chimney on the top, that is actually some form of washer, or some kind of button press stud type thing that I got in a pack of O-rings and things, which yeah, works no end. And on the rear, there wasn't really much to do on the rear. The bunker was shaped, so yeah, all I've done with that is fill it with some real coal. And obviously we've added lamps front and rear on the body as well. So that was the body. Now the chassis, so I added the buffers. Not quite sure what the buffers came from, but it didn't come with buffers. I used the largest ones I could find. The actual chassis sides, they are just some axle boxes that I took from some form of old wagon, and the cab steps there and things again are just I don't know if they're signal laddering, or they may be from some form of other old body as well. But as you can see, they do the job. Drivers inside visible from both cab sides in each window. You can see the visible layering lines there. Now I will say that this was before resin printing kind of came to the forefront of 3D printing, so it is super smooth. But as always with these FDM printers, you are going to get your layering marks, but you know, once it's running, don't really see those. So yeah, so it's more like a scratch aid was this. Like I said, completely flush body, and I built the chassis myself. Detail with some lamps and some piping, and it's a lovely little thing. Now there is one of these due to be released. I believe there is some smaller company that I've seen some test run prints of ready for this to be released, so it's probably going to put my little old school 3D printed effort to shame, but it's doing a job for me as it stands. Power underneath as well, just to show, so that is just like some kind of old 10 Shodo motor bogie, and also you can see there that I have added some weight inside using some bigger nuts and bolts, and they actually pile all the way up inside to the cab. So yeah, lovely little thing. A good way to get a Sentinel of this kind, you know, on the cheap. It was, like I say, it was a free download as well, so it's literally cost nothing apart from the time and effort to build the, you know, the detailing parts and add those onto it. Once it's weathered, yeah, I quite like it, particularly like the back end, a lot filthier and dirtier back there. Oh, and just some I-beams as well, by the way, just for the cow catchers for the rails underneath. That's all that was. So yeah, there we have it, Matthews modelling, little 3D printed Sentinel. Hope you agree it's nice enough and it does a little job. But yeah, that's it for this one, so I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching and goodbye.